imagine waking up one ordinary morning, stumbling into the attic, and finding a dusty old jar filled with pennies your grandfather left behind. You dig through it lazily, expecting nothing more than pocket change. But then, your fingers touch a coin so rare, so mysterious, it could flip your entire life upside down in seconds. This is not just a penny. It's a 1936 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a silent guardian of a secret so powerful that it has collectors across America trembling with excitement. Could you be sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it? You see, this penny isn't just a piece of copper. It's a living, breathing witness to a time when America was clawing its way out of the Great Depression, when every cent carried the weight of survival and hope. Most people don't realize that in 1936, millions of pennies were minted, but only a tiny fraction survived in pristine condition, untouched, uncirculated, holding on to their pure soul through decades of storms, wars, and forgotten drawers. What if I told you that a single 1936 wheat cent, with the right hidden details, could be the key to unlocking a life you've only dared to imagine in your wildest dreams? Collectors know there's a hidden sign only true seekers can see, the subtle, almost invisible details on Lincoln's portrait, the delicate wheat stalks on the reverse, the untouched edges that scream perfection to a trained eye. Most people overlook it. They toss it into a piggy bank or spend it at a gas station, unaware they just let millions slip through their fingers. How many people do you think unknowingly gave away their retirement, their beach house, their private jet fund for a single candy bar? Can you feel that chill running down your spine? The 1936 wheat cent with no mint mark isn't just rare, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a hidden relic begging to be rescued from obscurity. Every collector dreams of that one magical coin that transforms their story forever, that takes them from worrying about monthly bills to sipping fine wine on a private yacht. Imagine holding this coin in your palm, feeling its weight, realizing that your life will never be the same again. Your pulse quickens. Your mind races. Could this tiny disc be the bridge to a future of freedom and luxury? The market for this penny is on fire. Insiders are scrambling behind the scenes, auction houses are whispering in hushed tones, and powerful collectors are ready to pay astronomical sums to own this piece of American legend. They know the truth, this is not just a coin. It's a statement of power, a badge of discovery, a hidden doorway to a world where money is no longer a question but an exclamation point. But the real question is, do you have it? Or have you unknowingly passed it along, lost it forever in the shadows of forgotten change jars? There's a reason so few people ever get to hold this coin. It requires a sharp eye, a fearless heart, and the patience to dive into history's darkest corners. You must look for razor-sharp wheat stalk lines, the crispness around Lincoln's cheek, and the absolute lack of a mint mark, signaling its Philadelphia birth. Every line, every micro-detail, is a clue leading you closer to the ultimate treasure. Most people rush. They miss the signs. But you, if you listen closely, could become the chosen one who cracks the code. Did you know some 1936 wheat cents hide even deeper mysteries? Certain doubling errors, subtle die variations, and nearly invisible misalignments can add layers of rarity no casual eye will ever catch. While your neighbor wastes weekends binge-watching TV shows, you could be uncovering the ticket to a life of unstoppable abundance. Why not you? Why not today? Imagine the moment you discover yours. Your heart hammers in your chest as you rush to verify every curve and groove under a magnifying glass. You call experts, post in secret collector groups, and watch as jaws drop in disbelief. Suddenly, you're not just a collector, you're a legend. The story of your find spreads like wildfire, collectors beg to see it, and the world starts whispering your name with reverence. All because you took a moment to check that old jar. This isn't just about a penny. This is about rewriting your destiny. It's about standing at the edge of an ordinary life and daring to step into the extraordinary. It's about that one moment, that single heartbeat, where you decide to stop being a spectator and become the hero of your own story. So here's your call to action. Don't wait. Don't tell yourself you'll do it tomorrow. Don't let this moment slip through your fingers like so many forgotten coins. Go now. Search every jar, every drawer, every box hidden in your garage. Examine every wheat cent with unwavering focus and unstoppable determination. Your hidden fortune might be waiting silently, right under your nose, because right now, as you hear my voice, someone else is already searching. Someone else is about to claim the prize that could have been yours. Will you let them? Or will you rise, take control, and change your life forever? The choice is yours. The 1936 wheat cent is calling. Will you answer? Behind dusty drawers and forgotten shoeboxes, there lies a single penny that could change your entire life. What if I told you that one small, copper coin, almost invisible to the world, holds a secret so powerful, it could transform an ordinary American dream into a breathtaking reality of freedom and luxury? This isn't just a fairy tale. This is the story of the 1939 wheat cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark, and it's more explosive than you could ever imagine. Most people toss pennies aside, calling them worthless, insignificant. But the 1939 wheat cent hides an undiscovered secret, a sign so subtle only the most devoted collectors even dare to look for it. This penny is more than just metal, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a tiny gateway into a world most people only fantasize about. Imagine turning a simple piece of pocket change into the key to a luxurious, stress-free life where every day feels like a victory. Why 1939? Why this specific coin with no mint mark? Because in the roaring silence of history, this penny was struck during a pivotal moment, right as America tiptoed toward a new decade of uncertainty and hope. The Philadelphia Mint released it without a mint mark, unknowingly creating a ripple in the universe of coin collectors that would echo through generations. Each of these pennies carries an unspoken promise, that destiny sometimes hides in the most unexpected places, but here's where the real magic begins. Most people don't realize that within these 1939 pennies, some contain microscopic dye variations, faint doubling on certain letters, or ghostly shadows only visible to a true seeker. Imagine holding a coin in your palm that whispers its story only to you, a story of mystery, patience, and incredible reward. Can you feel that pulse of possibility already? Collectors across America are secretly hunting these down, fueling an underground frenzy so intense you'd think they were chasing buried pirate treasure. Because they are. And in this relentless pursuit, the 1939 wheat cent stands as a silent king, a quiet warrior promising life-changing value to anyone bold enough to find it. You might wonder, why hasn't everyone heard about this? Because the most valuable secrets never shout, they wait in the shadows for someone just like you to discover them. What makes it even more thrilling is that every single 1939 wheat cent you find could be the one. The one that's hiding a rare error. The one that has that subtle sign. The one that transforms you from someone scraping coins into a jar to someone living a storybook life of freedom, luxury vacations, dream cars, and stress-free mornings. Are you ready to look deeper? Or will you let this opportunity slip into someone else's hands? Now, here's where only true insiders pay attention. The trick isn't just finding the coin, it's preserving it. The secret lies in careful handling, no harsh cleaning, no rough fingers, and absolutely no quick, careless storage. Use soft gloves, acid-free holders, and above all, protect that surface like it's a fragile treasure map. Because it is. Every microscopic scratch could erase a fortune. Ask yourself, how many people right now might be destroying their million-dollar penny without even knowing? Did you know some of these coins show faint repunched mint marks, even though officially there is none? Or slight variations in the wheat stalk details on the reverse side that whisper of an original, rare die? Are you beginning to see how many layers of mystery are hidden in this single, unassuming penny? Imagine the moment you discover it, your heart pounding, hands shaking, as you realize you've just uncovered the chance to rewrite your entire story. The chance to pay off every debt, surprise your family with the home of their dreams, or finally quit that job that's been draining your spirit. That isn't just a coin in your hand, it's the start of a new life. So, go check that old piggy bank. Tear apart those dusty boxes in the attic. Every moment you wait is a moment someone else might seize your destiny. While others waste time scrolling, you could be holding an undiscovered fortune right now. Collectors are out there right this second, sifting, hunting, dreaming. The clock is ticking, the race has begun, and there's only one question left. Will you be the one who changes your life forever, or will you let history pass you by? This isn't about pennies anymore. This is about rewriting your future, breaking free from the ordinary, and stepping into the life you were meant to live. The 1939 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark isn't just a coin, it's a secret doorway, and it's waiting for you to walk through. Don't wait another second. Check your collection now. Your once-in-a-lifetime moment is out there, hidden in plain sight. The only thing missing is you. What if I told you that the 1950 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with the D mint mark is not just another piece of copper, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity waiting quietly in the shadows? Right now, someone out there might be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. Could it be you? Could that tiny, dusty penny you almost gave away hold the key to an entirely new chapter of your life? There's a reason why collectors across America are whispering about this coin in hushed, reverent tones. This isn't just metal. This is history, mystery, and possibility fused into one tiny circle. Minted in Denver in 1950, this penny marks a moment when America was roaring back to life after the war. But deep inside this coin lies a secret, a hidden sign that only true collectors dare to see. A mark so subtle, so elusive, that it separates the dreamers from the doers. Every edge, every faint groove on this coin tells a story of survival, of passing through countless hands, of escaping the melting pots and scrap piles of time. You might think you've seen a wheat penny before. But not like this. The 1950 D holds something almost mythical, a rare die variety, a microscopic flaw, a slight doubling, a misplaced mint mark, traits that make collectors' hearts pound and their hands tremble. Why? Because these flaws transform this humble penny into a life-changing treasure. Imagine a simple coin, once overlooked and forgotten, suddenly holding the power to flip your life upside down in the most thrilling way possible. Who wouldn't want to uncover that undiscovered secret? Every day, people unknowingly toss away coins that could buy them a whole new destiny. The 1950 D wheat cent is a silent assassin of missed opportunities. And here's where it gets even more spine-chilling. Rumors swirl of collectors paying astonishing sums for certain variations, but no one truly knows how high the value can climb. Millions could be on the line, but the real number is locked away behind closed doors and auction halls, guarded like a treasure map. Do you really want to risk walking past that golden chance? Collectors who understand the true nature of this coin are already hunting it down with laser-sharp focus. They know this is not a game, it's a race against time. Every day that passes, another penny vanishes forever, tucked into collections, lost in drawers, or destroyed. This is why the demand is skyrocketing to fever pitch. The fear of missing out is real. Can you feel it? That rush in your veins, that unstoppable curiosity gnawing at your mind, whispering, "What if I have it?" And here's the insider secret that only the most dedicated coin hunters know: preservation is everything. The surface condition, the faintest scratch, even the slightest discoloration can be the difference between a casual collectible and a mind-bending payday. Store your coins in a cool, dry place, away from human hands and environmental dangers. Every fingerprint, every speck of dust could be robbing you of unimaginable value. Have you ever looked at your pennies under a magnifying glass? Can you see that hidden sign? That tiny detail that could turn a penny into a golden ticket. Why do some people stay trapped in ordinary lives, while a few brave souls break free and claim treasures right under everyone else's noses? It's because they dare to look closer. They dare to believe that something so small can carry the weight of a dream, the possibility of a luxurious, stress-free future. Right now, that future might be sitting in your collection, patiently waiting for you to discover it. When you hold the 1950 D wheat cent Lincoln penny, you aren't just holding a piece of metal. You're gripping a slice of American history, a symbol of resilience, a hidden fortune disguised as a humble coin. And if you don't check your coins today, you might never know just how close you came to changing your destiny forever. Take a deep breath and imagine the day you realize that your dusty penny jar was actually your doorway to a new life. Imagine standing at an auction, watching bidders fight over your penny, your heart thundering as the price climbs higher than you ever dreamed possible. That moment isn't just a fantasy, it's a heartbeat away. So, ask yourself now, are you going to let this moment slip into the shadows, or will you seize it before it disappears forever? Go. Check every penny, every drawer, every old coin box. Because the 1950 wheat-cent Lincoln penny might not just change your collection, it could change everything. And you'll never know until you look. Are you ready to uncover a secret so powerful it could turn your dusty old coin jar into a vault of unimaginable fortune? Imagine one simple penny, hiding in plain sight, holding the power to unlock a life of luxury, freedom, and breathtaking possibilities. Today, we're diving into a coin so rare, so electrifying, that collectors across America are whispering its name like a forbidden spell, the 1951 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with the mysterious S mint mark. Most people see just another worn-out copper coin, but what if I told you this humble penny could be your ticket to a life you never dared to dream? Long ago, in the sun-drenched mints of San Francisco, a small number of these 1951 wheat cents were struck under circumstances shrouded in secrecy. Why did so few survive? Why do so many vanish before collectors ever lay eyes on them? The answers lie in a world of hushed conversations at coin shows, late-night auctions where fortunes change hands in seconds, and collectors who guard their secrets like hidden treasure maps. This isn't just a coin, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity wrapped in history, a tangible whisper from the past begging to be heard. What makes this penny truly dangerous to ignore is the tiny S mint mark, a subtle symbol only the sharpest eyes will catch. This mark alone transforms it from an everyday coin to an undiscovered secret with life-changing value. Have you ever stopped to wonder if your old change could hold a hidden sign only true collectors see? Could you be sitting on millions without even realizing it? Right now, collectors are on the hunt, scouring estate sales, flipping through jars, fighting to be the first to claim this ghost of a penny before it disappears forever into private collections. This isn't a dusty museum piece meant to sit behind glass. It's a living, breathing piece of American spirit. Each tiny wheat stalk on the back tells a story of resilience and growth during an era when hope was scarce, and every cent counted. This penny doesn't just represent wealth, it embodies the American dream, the promise that something small can ignite an explosion of change in your life. But here's the terrifying truth, most people will never find it because they simply don't know what to look for. Imagine the shock on your face when you realize this penny was sitting right under your nose all along. Can you feel that pulse of adrenaline? That burning curiosity clawing at your mind? You should. Because at this very moment, someone else could be rummaging through their coins and finding exactly what you just ignored. There's no second chance. There's no rewind button. So, how do you identify this life-altering treasure? You need to look beyond the dirt, the scratches, the faded copper. Search for that elusive S mint mark under Lincoln's bust. Check the wheat stalks carefully, the sharper the details, the higher the stakes. Only coins in extraordinary condition hold the power to transform an ordinary life into extraordinary wealth. True collectors know that proper preservation is everything. Handle it by the edges, store it in an airtight container, keep it away from moisture, and guard it as if your future depends on it. Because it just might. Did you know that some of these pennies were rumored to be whisked away by mint employees, slipped into pockets and hidden in drawers, forgotten for decades? What if one of those is sitting right now, quietly, in a forgotten box in your attic? What if your grandparents unknowingly passed down a fortune disguised as pocket change? The mystery is maddening, the possibilities infinite. This is your moment, your invitation to join an elite circle of those who refuse to live an average life. This isn't just about finding a coin, it's about unlocking the freedom to live on your own terms. Imagine standing on a sunlit balcony overlooking endless ocean waves, or driving the car of your dreams through a city that trembles under your success, all because you dared to look deeper. Don't let this chance vanish like smoke. Check your coins tonight. Feel every ridge, every line, search for that secret S. Because while others sleep, you could be forging your. Are you sitting down? Because what I'm about to reveal might just shatter everything you thought you knew about pennies. Imagine holding a tiny piece of copper in your hand, a piece so powerful, so outrageously rare, that it could flip your entire life upside down in seconds. A piece of metal that holds the key to a hidden world of wealth most people will never even dare to dream about. And this isn't some far-fetched legend or a dusty rumor from an old collector's magazine. No. This is real. This is the 1952 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with the elusive D mint mark, and it's more than just a coin. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity wrapped in copper, waiting silently in forgotten jars, old drawers, and dusty shoeboxes across America. But why this penny? Why does this seemingly ordinary cent command whispers of life-changing fortune among the deepest corners of the collector's underground? Because it carries secrets, secrets so deeply embedded in its history that only the sharpest eyes, the most passionate hearts, and the boldest dreamers can ever uncover them. It's not just about its age or its design. It's about a hidden sign, a microscopic detail that separates a common penny from a kingmaker, a detail that has turned ordinary Americans into overnight millionaires while their neighbors slept in ignorance. Can you feel that? That rising excitement in your chest? That's not just curiosity. That's the spark of destiny calling. Back in 1952, the Denver Mint quietly stamped these wheat cents, never suspecting that decades later, they'd become the ultimate treasure hunt for collectors. Imagine the mint workers, hands blackened by metal dust, feeding blank planchets into colossal presses, unknowingly birthing what would later be considered the holy grail of small change. And here's the twist, only a tiny fraction of these coins escaped the mint with near-perfect strikes, flawless details, and a strong, unmistakable D mint mark, coins so precise that today they're almost impossible to find in pristine condition. These elusive survivors now rest in private vaults, their owners living lives you can only imagine. But what if I told you that one of these secrets might be sitting right under your nose? That you could be inches away from discovering an undiscovered secret worth millions on the line? This isn't about luck. This is about awareness, about vision, about having the courage to look beyond the obvious. Because these coins often hide among pocket change, flea market jars, or that old cigar box passed down from your grandfather. Think about it. How many times have you held a penny and tossed it aside without a second thought? What if that single moment was the difference between an ordinary life and a lifetime of luxury? Collectors talk about this coin in hushed, reverent tones. Some even call it the silent millionaire maker, because it transforms people quietly, without warning. You don't just stumble upon a 1952 D wheat cent, you are chosen by it. This coin demands respect, attention, and above all, patience. And when you finally find it, it doesn't just add value to your collection, it changes your story. It turns an overlooked hobby into a gateway to financial freedom. So, how do you identify it? How do you unlock the life-changing value hidden in this humble wheat penny? First, study that D mint mark. True collectors know that tiny differences in the curve of the D, or the strength of the strike, can separate a jackpot from a mere trinket. Look for crisp edges, deep definition in Lincoln's coat and hair, and the clean, proud wheat stalks on the reverse, signs only true collectors can see. Once you spot them, you'll know. It's like catching a glimpse of a wild stallion in the fog, sudden, undeniable, and unforgettable. Preservation is everything. A coin like this demands the softest gloves, the gentlest handling, and immediate protection from air, moisture, and time itself. Every tiny scratch is a stolen dream, every fingerprint a missed opportunity. You're not just saving a coin, you're safeguarding a life-changing ticket to a future of abundance. But let me ask you something, if you found that exact penny right now, what would you do? Would you hold it close, knowing the secrets it carries? Would you sell it and watch your life transform overnight? Or would you keep it as your private escape plan, your silent promise of a future beyond ordinary worries? This isn't just a hobby. This is a movement, a rebellion against the mundane. It's for those who refuse to accept an average life, who feel that deep pull towards something greater. Right now, there are collectors out there already living that dream life, already reaping the rewards of finding their hidden fortune. The question is, will you be one of them? You have a choice to make, right now, in this exact moment. Ignore this message, and keep walking past coins like everyone else. Or open your eyes, dive into the thrill of the hunt, and embrace a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rewrite your destiny forever. So go. Check your jars, search your drawers, call your relatives. Because the next 1952 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with a D mint mark could be inches away from your fingertips. And when you find it, remember this moment. Remember that it was the day you dared to believe you deserved more. Your future isn't waiting. It's hiding in plain sight. Go find it. Dust swirls in the afternoon light, your hands trembling as you pull out a penny that looks different. Your heart skips a beat. Could this ordinary-looking coin hold the key to a life most people can only dream about? Right there, sitting quietly for decades, waiting for someone, maybe you, to uncover its explosive secret. This isn't just a penny. This is the 1953 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark, and it might just be your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to flip the script of your life forever. Why is this unassuming copper coin so powerful? Because deep beneath its humble surface lies a story of survival, mystery, and untapped fortune. The 1953 wheat cent was born in a time of post-war tension, a moment when America was rebuilding and dreaming bigger than ever before. Most people spent these pennies without a second thought, tossing them into candy machines, parking meters, or leaving them to vanish into dusty drawers. But not this one. This particular no-mint mark coin hides a secret sign, a mark only true collectors can spot, a detail that separates the lucky from the ordinary. Can you imagine holding a piece of metal so rare that collectors around the world would fight to own it? A coin that whispers to you of a forgotten era, that holds the spirit of Lincoln himself, promising you an escape from the daily grind, from bills piling up, from sleepless nights worrying about tomorrow. What if this penny wasn't just change in your pocket, but the change in your destiny? This is no overhyped fairy tale. There are passionate collectors across the country, ready to pay astonishing sums for this tiny, overlooked treasure. They know its secrets. They know how one small detail, an overlooked wheat ear, a slight shift in design, can transform a penny into a life-changing masterpiece. And they're always searching. Always watching. The market for these coins isn't just strong, it's ferocious. Imagine being one of the few who holds the key, while the rest of the world remains blind to the fortune hiding right under their noses. And here's the twist that separates dreamers from doers. Most people wouldn't know what to look for. The truth is, the 1953 wheat cent with no mint mark hides subtle clues, crisp, sharp wheat lines, a strong Liberty strike, a flawless date that hasn't worn away with time. Do you have the eyes to see it? Are you ready to step into a secret club of collectors who treat each coin like a sacred artifact? You have to ask yourself, what would it feel like to discover you've been sitting on a silent jackpot all these years? To know that you're holding not just a piece of metal, but a golden ticket to a life of luxury, exotic vacations, freedom from debt, and the power to finally say yes to the things you love without hesitation. Wouldn't you do anything to find out? But here's the kicker, the window of opportunity is closing fast. Every day, more of these coins are lost, destroyed, or locked away in private collections forever. Once they're gone, they're gone. You can't scroll back in time. You can't rewind destiny. This is your moment to act before someone else snatches that life-changing chance right from your fingertips. So what can you do right now? Start by checking every jar, every shoebox, every forgotten drawer. Examine each penny carefully, searching for those crisp wheat stalks, that clean, proud 1953 date, and the absence of a mint mark that sets it apart from the millions of ordinary coins. Handle it with gloves, keep it in a protective holder, never clean it with harsh chemicals. You want to preserve its raw, historic power. Remember, this isn't just about money. It's about unlocking a new chapter in your life. A chapter where you're no longer just surviving but thriving, stepping into a reality where your passions are funded, your dreams are no longer postponed, and your story becomes one of legend among collectors and beyond. Picture it, you, standing tall, telling friends and family how you turned a simple penny into a lifetime of freedom. The disbelief in their eyes, the envy, the curiosity. And you'll know deep down that you took the leap when most people didn't even see the cliff. Time is the enemy of fortune. Every second you wait, someone else is hunting, digging, and uncovering the very coin that could have been yours. The question is, will you sit back and watch your chance at greatness slip away, Or will you rise up and claim the destiny that's been calling you for decades? Go now. Check your coins. Look closer than ever before. Because somewhere, maybe right now, in your very own house, the 1953 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark is waiting to change your life forever. Don't let this undiscovered secret pass you by. Your extraordinary future is shimmering beneath the dust. Are you ready to seize it? What if I told you this tiny copper disc in your palm might hold the key to a life you've only dreamed about? A life of complete freedom, endless travel, and luxury beyond your wildest imagination. Right now, hidden in plain sight across America, lies the 1956 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark. A coin so rare, so mysterious, it has collectors whispering behind closed doors and auction houses trembling in anticipation. Why is this humble penny causing such a storm? Because it carries secrets, secrets so deep that even experienced collectors have missed them for decades. This isn't just metal, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity disguised as pocket change. The 1956 Lincoln wheat cent was minted during an era of post-war optimism, a time when America was dreaming big and building bigger. But something slipped through the cracks, a coin without a mint mark, a silent witness to a story no one fully understood. Now imagine holding one of these coins, knowing only a few exist in pristine condition. While millions think they have a simple penny, only true visionaries know to look for the subtle wheat stalks on the reverse and that missing mint mark on the obverse. It's not just a coin, it's a hidden sign only true collectors can see, a gateway to a hidden world where a simple cent transforms into a life-changing treasure. Have you ever wondered why some people's lives suddenly shift overnight? Why one moment they're living paycheck to paycheck, and the next they're traveling first class and sipping champagne on private yachts? This is the kind of magic this 1956 wheat penny promises. It's not fantasy, it's happening right now in secret online auctions and private showrooms. The demand for this penny is beyond imagination. Collectors are fighting tooth and nail, offering insane sums just for a glimpse, because they know what's at stake. There's no official record telling you exactly how many of these no-mint mark variations survived, and that mystery only adds fuel to the fire. Every single day, more ordinary folks are realizing that their old jars of coins, the same ones collecting dust in the attic or hidden in the kitchen drawer, could hold life-changing surprises. Are you feeling that rush of excitement? That tiny spark in your gut telling you to check your change right now? That's no accident. Because this coin is a time capsule, a survivor from a forgotten era, echoing the voice of Lincoln himself. Rise above your limits, claim your hidden power, and reshape your future. Now let's talk secrets, the kind of insider knowledge that separates average collectors from legends. First, focus on the reverse design. Those two wheat stalks on the back must be crisp, untouched by decades of wear. Next, examine Lincoln's profile on the front under a magnifying glass. Tiny imperfections or double details can explode the value even further. Many people overlook hair details or the delicate curve of the ear. These micro markers can signal a coin worth fighting over, but here's where the real challenge lies. Preserving this penny is an art in itself. Never clean it with harsh chemicals or polish, that's the fastest way to destroy history. Store it in a temperature-controlled holder, avoid moisture like it's poison, and guard it as fiercely as your most precious secrets. Because once a serious collector sees that you've maintained the coin's original surface, they'll open their wallets like you wouldn't believe. Have you ever asked yourself, what if this penny is sitting right under your nose right now? What if the universe is waiting for you to take this one shot at unimaginable fortune? Think of the vacations you could take, the debt you could wipe away, the stress that would vanish overnight. This is not just a coin, it's your invitation to a different reality, a reality where you no longer just survive but thrive beyond measure. This isn't the time to hesitate or second guess. The 1956 wheat cent Lincoln penny with no mint mark is calling out to you, begging you to look closer, to believe in the unbelievable. Because when the right coin finds the right person, miracles happen. So tonight, when the world is quiet and your mind starts to wander, think about that old coffee jar on your shelf. Think about that box of coins you inherited from your grandparents. Imagine if you opened it tomorrow and discovered the key to your freedom shining back at you. Would you ignore it, or would you seize the moment? Your future is waiting, shimmering in the shadows, ready to transform your life forever. Check your coins, protect them like sacred artifacts, and become the collector who didn't just dream, but acted. Because sometimes, one penny can be worth more than 1,000 dreams. And this, my friend, is that penny. Yourself holding a tiny copper coin, a 1957 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with the elusive D mint mark, and knowing it could be your golden ticket to a stress-free, luxurious life. Sounds impossible. That's exactly what they want you to think. But what if I told you this ordinary-looking penny holds a once-in-a-lifetime secret that only the most dedicated, sharp-eyed collectors can see? What if that single coin could flip your world upside down in a single heartbeat? You see, the 1957 wheat cent isn't just another dusty penny tossed aside in old jars or forgotten piggy banks. It carries a silent power, a hidden story that dates back to a time when America was on the edge of explosive change. The D mint mark, etched quietly beneath the date, whispers a secret only true collectors know. This isn't just metal, it's a living relic from an era of fierce ambition, quiet rebellion, and silent fortune slipping through careless fingers. Most people will never understand what they've let slip away. They spend their lives walking past treasure without a second glance. But not you. You're here because you feel that tingling pulse, that mysterious calling echoing from the past. The 1957 wheat cent is a hidden sign, a message meant only for those brave enough to look deeper, to see beyond the copper and into the soul of American history. This isn't a chance, it's a hidden opportunity waiting for the chosen few to seize. Imagine the sheer thrill of discovering that your penny, the one you thought was worthless, is actually a ghost coin, a phantom piece with rare die errors or misstrikes that collectors chase with wild obsession. These variations, often microscopic, nearly invisible to the untrained eye, can transform an ordinary coin into an untouchable legend. Can you feel that heartbeat quicken? That rush of adrenaline as you realize millions could be on the line, and you're standing at the edge of that cliff, one step away from unimaginable wealth. But let's ask the dangerous question: what secrets does your penny hide? Could there be doubling on the lettering? A subtle shift in Lincoln's profile? A hidden mark only visible under intense magnification? Some 1957 D wheat cents carry mysterious imperfections, details so rare they vanish in a heartbeat once discovered. Only the vigilant, the patient, the ones willing to hold their breath and look just a second longer, can find them. And let's not forget, the collector world is savage. These aren't hobbyists playing with spare change. They're treasure hunters with bottomless pockets, desperate to snatch up the last known pieces before the world realizes their true worth. You could be sitting on a fortune right now, without even knowing it, while millionaires fight tooth and nail for a chance at this hidden legacy. So how do you uncover this life-changing secret? Start by examining every detail under a strong magnifier. Look for die cracks, doubling, any slight misalignment in the date or lettering. Keep your coin in pristine condition, always stored in a protective holder to guard against the smallest blemish. Remember, in the world of rare coins, a tiny scratch can cost you more than you can imagine. True collectors treat each penny as if it were a crown jewel, a priceless artifact handed down through time. Have you ever wondered why so many people throw away old coins without a second thought? Why they fail to see that hidden sign, that once-in-a-lifetime clue embedded right in their palm? That's the tragedy, the cruel twist of fate. But you're not going to let that happen. You're going to fight for your chance to change everything. Close your eyes and envision your future after uncovering this hidden treasure. The stress fades, replaced by pure freedom. You move through life untouched by worries, knowing you unlocked a secret that others missed. This is more than money, it's about power, legacy, and turning an ordinary life into an extraordinary legend. One single penny, one moment of courage, one chance to rise above the noise. So, what will you do? Will you keep ignoring that old jar on your shelf? Or will you dive in tonight, tear through every coin, and uncover the hidden treasure screaming to be found? The clock is ticking, the collectors are hunting, and the window is closing fast. Your 1957 D wheat cent might just be the key to a life you've only dared to dream about. Act now. Dig deep. Check every single detail, every curve, every line. Because while everyone else is sleeping on the greatest secret of our time, you could be turning a forgotten penny into your ultimate escape ticket. A new chapter of wealth, freedom, and endless possibilities is waiting for you, and it all starts with the courage to look. Did you know there's a single penny, hiding in the shadows of old jars and dusty drawers across America, that could unlock a life you've only dared to imagine? Imagine stumbling across a coin so rare, so electrifying, that it could turn your entire reality upside down. I'm talking about the 1958 wheat-cent Lincoln penny with that small but mighty D mint mark, a coin that has been quietly slipping through the fingers of millions, almost mocking those who don't know its true power. Right now, this isn't just a penny, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a hidden treasure that could transform an ordinary life into extraordinary wealth overnight. Picture this: a quiet afternoon, you're sorting through an old box inherited from your grandparents. Suddenly, your eyes lock onto a coin that looks just a little different. Could this be the one? Could this be the undiscovered secret that only true collectors recognize, the one carrying a hidden sign of destiny? The 1958 D wheat penny isn't just another piece of copper. It's the last chapter in an American icon story, the final heartbeat of the beloved wheat design before the modern Lincoln Memorial took over. While most people ignored it, serious collectors knew this coin was the silent farewell of a legend, a whisper from history saying, "Catch me if you can." This penny is more than metal, it's a living ghost, an artifact carrying echoes from a time when America was booming, dreaming bigger than ever. The D mint mark, stamped in Denver, signals an extremely limited run that even seasoned collectors overlook. How many have slipped through unnoticed, tucked into piggy banks or taped inside old diaries? And how many lives could have been transformed if someone had just looked a little closer? Think about it, how many millions are on the line right now, sitting in jars across this country, just waiting for the right eyes to find them? But why is this coin so impossible to ignore? Because it represents the ultimate collector's fantasy, finding a coin so rare, so fiercely desired, that entire auctions come to a standstill just to glimpse it. Demand for this penny is so sky-high that when one surfaces, it sparks bidding wars strong enough to shatter expectations and rewrite dreams. We're talking about collectors who have spent decades chasing this single, elusive piece, praying for that one shot at glory. Because when you hold this penny, you're not just holding history, you're holding a golden ticket to a life free of bills, stress, and limits. Now, here's the insider secret, the tiny details that separate a casual finder from a true treasure hunter. Look for strong, crisp wheat stalks on the reverse side, as sharp as the day they were minted. Examine Lincoln's jacket folds, a true collector can almost hear the whisper of the engraver's blade. And that tiny D mint mark, don't let it fool you. Many fakes float around, but only a real one has that bold, confident stamp that seems to announce itself before your eyes even focus. Under magnification, look for perfect edges, no smudging, no weakness, a hidden sign only true believers can spot. Think about this: what if you are the one person tonight who opens an old coffee can and feels the electric shock run through your veins as you realize you're staring at your freedom, your new life, your ultimate escape? What if, right now, in your own home, your next vacation, your dream car, your early retirement is quietly waiting to be discovered in a forgotten pile of pennies? Could there be a more thrilling mystery to solve? Remember, every day that passes is another chance for this coin to vanish forever into someone else's pocket. Every second you hesitate, another collector gets closer to rewriting their destiny while you stay stuck in the same old routine. Why wait? Why let another ordinary moment steal your extraordinary future? This isn't just about collecting, it's about awakening a hidden power inside you to spot what others miss, to grab opportunities before they disappear into the fog of forgotten stories. Check your change tonight. Look through those old jars in the attic, sift through every roll from the bank. Let your fingers tremble with the excitement of the hunt. Feel that rush of adrenaline as your eyes scan for that tiny D, that small, almost invisible mark that could unlock your wildest dreams. Because in the end, this isn't about a penny. It's about breaking free, living larger than life, and stepping into a chapter you never even knew was written for you. This is your moment. This is your undiscovered secret. Will you let it slip away, or will you rise, claim it, and live the story collectors will whisper about for generations? The choice is burning in your hands right now. Go check. Before it's gone forever.